obviously the Trump organization, had some amazing positive times, but also, some very challenging times. And the part that I find very interesting is that, and I guess probably at the Plaza we probably had 20-some hundred employees and about the same at the Castle. And the Taj, frankly, was over 4,000 employees when we opened it back in 1990. The part that's interesting is, Mr. Trump, at one particular point, was very active in the business, and under the leadership of a gentleman named Steve Hyde, the company was incredibly successful. And I truly mean that. And I mean like the #1 company in the industry, first casino in the world to ever surpass $30 million in gross gaming revenue, first 4-star, 4-diamond facility in the United States. Really the first organization to create all major boxing, WrestleMania. We actually hosted the first live pay-per-view concert in the world, which was the Rolling Stones on the Steel Wheels tour. So, a lot of good things. And a little bit more towards Planet Hollywood. You remember, this is back in probably 1991. Because of the celebrity factor of Demi Moore, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, all those people, that seemed to be in Mr. Trump's wheelhouse a little bit more as far as the celebrity. Hard Rock, was the right one. But the reality is that, I had exposure to Hard Rock very early on, long before my involvement with the projects in Florida, and certainly long before we purchased the company. Not only did the tribe not spend one penny, never took one penny out of any of their bank accounts or cash reserve. The debt, to this day, is non-recourse to the tribe. So people say, Jim, how did we do that? Well, I knew the business was growing, and I knew it was doing well. And thank God we had relationships on Wall Street that believed in us, and we basically put another half a turn of leverage on the gaming business. That became the equity, which we were basically about 50% equity. And keep in mind, if we could have picked a worse time to buy the company, that was the worst time. We closed on the transaction in March of 2008. Does anybody recall what happened in November of 2008? The world virtually came to an end. Truly, for those who like to study the financial crisis, people don't realize how close we came from an economic complete meltdown. So one could argue, maybe the timing was a little off, but I don't think anybody could have seen what was happening in, basically that November-December period, 2008. There is a huge coalition that is against the expansion of gaming, and obviously the compact is the document that keeps that family image in check for the state of Florida. And we'll see what the rest of today brings and where it goes in the near future, but it's always a fun time.